what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me ooh.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back. Today is Swift Sunday. We're going to jump back into the Taylor Swift on the New Heights podcast with Travis and Jason Kelsey. So this has been really cool so far. Like I said, I've seen a lot of documentaries and stuff about Taylor Swift, some with Taylor Swift in there, but it's really cool when you get to hear it from her when she's sitting there. I mean, this is a 2-hour long podcast, and you get 2 hours of Taylor Swift, as far as I know. I mean, I'm only on the I'm an hour through, so I got like an hour left, but 2 hours of Taylor Swift just sitting there, talking, answering questions and stuff like that. It's just really cool, and letting giving us information. It's really cool. It's really fun to watch, and seeing her, just the way her and Travis are, just how they're interacting is really cool. You can see they're really in love with each other. They have a great time with each other. They have a lot of fun. And so I'm going to hop back into it. You guys let me know in the comments below what you guys think. But I'm going to hop back into it and check it out.
Travis has shown me, because it's so fun. It's so exciting. There's so much pressure on these players that I kind of was like, I've only ever been in music and been like, seeing that. But the pressure on sports is just such a different type. That I have such a respect for everyone, like everyone I meet on his team, like everyone I see doing this. I'm just like, you've been focused on this since you were a kid, and it shows. Well,
and I'm sure there's a lot of relatability there. Anybody trying to be the best at what they do and dedicating their lives to it. I mean, yeah.
And I've been so lucky because I never have gotten to see what the suite looks like when I play the game.
Because they didn't have a camera.
I never get to see my friends and family. So now whenever I make a play, I get to see what it actually looks like, how much fun they're having, what, the type of support that I get and how crazy it gets. So the Vegas Super Bowl, there was a camera on the suite, and when Nicole scored that touchdown, and to see everybody in that suite start jumping on each other.
People are body slamming each other into other rooms. It was so violent.
It's giving me the chills now.
Everybody.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
That video
to get everybody going crazy.
People went down. Like there were people punching each other. It was like absolute chaos.
Like and like fight.
I have every memory of that. Like every memory of that moment is intact, but it's just like screaming and thrashing around and trying not to be taken down by this undertow of your friends going absolutely apeshit.
I loved every bit of it.
Oh, it was so insane.
I mean, the suite that is the Travis Kelsey suite that has been happening. What was your first impression of that? Of everybody in there? Who's the MVP of the suite? Who's the MVP of the suite?
Okay, so he's got, which is an incredible, like a huge green flag, is that Travis has had the same friends since he's probably 4 years old.
Yes.
Literally.
And he's incredibly good at maintaining friendships, and he's so loyal, and his friends are equally loyal, and they're just the funniest, most hilarious group of people.
Yeah. And you want to talk about green flags. The first game she went to, the Bears game, she literally went through the front door of the stadium.
Yeah, we walked right in.
That's crazy.
Just right in, like general admission?
Through general admission, with everybody on the bus to the game.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just like, oh, she's just in it. Yeah. She's down. She's down for the ride. She's here for the fun. She's like, I'll fucking go. I'll go through the mud. I'll be a part of Chiefs Kingdom.
Like, if this is where we walk in, this is where we walk in. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have an alternative. I'm like, we just played here 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And we went a different way, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to backseat drive this shit.
What was that like? What were people doing?
I remember using, like, Ross was like, Ross is so tall and so broad that it's like that helps a lot. And then just you have a lot of other just like big bulky dudes that you're friends with.
Yeah.
Green flag, not threatened by other guys.
That's right. At all.
I was walking in I had a hat on and I had a mask on, and I'm walking in just in the front. We're walking in with thousands of people in Arrowhead, and nobody noticed.
Oh my
gosh. Crazy.
There
That's
were rumors
crazy.
that we had been seeing each other, but I think people were like,
that,
what would they talk about?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I hinted on the Pat McAfee show that I was going to see if you would be willing to come see me rock the stage at Arrowhead.
Yeah.
Since I've seen you make the stadium.
But nobody was like, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna see her there, and we're gonna see her coming in through general admission.
no way this guy landed her. No chance.
Hey.
No chance that whole podcast thing worked.
I didn't believe it when you told me.
You manifested it.
I did. Yeah.
No one would have thought she would have gone
summoned
through
me.
general
Here
admission
I
either.
am.
Just no one would have
Andy
thought.
Reid has recently revealed that he was the one who set you guys up. How true is this revelation by Big Red?
Whatever Andy Reid
Cupid.
says, we're going to stand by.
We're not going to refute anything.
He says it.
Cupid,
That's what
Big
happened.
Red. It's all the same.
That's what happened. He's been friends with my dad. My dad is the most social man who's ever been born.
Shout out to Scott.
I was about to say, who's not friends with Scott?
He's just a maniac. He will make a
my
friend in an airport in 1971, have a 5-minute conversation, and still be talking to that dude twice a week now. And
Yes.
but he's like that with
crazy.
everyone he meets. Like he's able to have very many very meaningful relationships, and it's a skill.
It's a talent.
Yeah.
It is.
It is a mind-boggling talent that I've only known him to have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a
It's impressive.
savant.
It is impressive.
He's a savant.
Impressive.
Social savant, my dad. And so he knows Andy, and Andy's been coming to shows for years and stuff like that. So I've always had like a really positive vibe about Andy Reid.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what the sports were that he was doing, but I knew that was my dad's friend, Andy Reid.
You knew he was really
I
good.
now know he is literally the most iconic, legendary
Yes.
coach of all time.
Yeah.
And
Right.
like from the way that you talk about him, his leadership style is I respect it so much.
Right.
Because I feel like it's done without like aggression or raising your voice or losing your composure.
no,
It's all
he
very
will-
composed
he
and
will-
focused.
Can happen.
He will rip you apart for sure.
But, like, not in
you
a-
got to be really like
But
not
I feel
running
like
the
it's-
plays he's calling.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, but it's not done. It's not overdone, right? Like if you
No,
get
no.
it from him, you know you deserve it, and
You
you're
know
going to
he's-
shape up.
Exactly.
That's what I heard from
exactly.
you.
And
Yep.
yeah, there's validity to it. There's such a genuine like want to get better
Mhm.
that him getting you to like do it the right way is it's like a disciplinary thing. It's just like he wouldn't be doing it unless he saw the greatness in you or he saw your ability to get it right, and he wouldn't be doing it this way if it was any other.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a
Right, if
mutual
that makes
respect
sense.
thing.
it's
It
like,
does.
there's a lot of heart.
Yeah, there's a stoicism too, which
Mm-hmm.
makes the heart when he shows it to you. And I think this is what you're kind of saying, Taylor. He's so like composed and so like locked in, and then all of a sudden when he does show that little bit of like warmth, it's like, oh, there's that teddy bear. I see him.
Yeah,
in
he's
there.
funny. He's
And then-
cheeky.
Yeah, and then
But it's like
when-
everything has a reason. Like
Yeah.
everything is everything is very like intentional. He's like, I feel like he like coaches and lives in a very intentional way, which I think
Yes.
is really awesome. And it's just like a great leadership style.
Yeah, there's a layer of trust and there's a layer of like discipline where you're gonna have some fun playing for him, but
Yeah.
you're gonna know when you got to flip that switch
Yeah.
to be serious and be on point and do it his way. He says it
Yeah.
all the time. He's got 51%. I was like, yeah, all right, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever you say, boss.
I always feel like when you lose your shit, you lose your leadership. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
It's just kind of something I've always kind of tried to administer
Yeah, he's
in
always very
what I'm
composed.
doing. But he's a huge role model for that, of how he motivates people and how he does so without flying off the handle, and is just very focused on what the right thing is at the right moment.
Yes.
You know?
Yep. So so did Andy tell Scott something? Is that what I'm trying to? What did Andy say to Scott?
I mean, okay, so when you guys did the full send on the podcast,
Yes.
there was a full sense, yes.
and he was like, "You want to date me?" and everybody heard it. It was the shooting your shot heard around the world.
Yes.
Basically, everyone who likes you, which is a lot of people, started reaching out to everyone who knows me.
There we go.
I think it was like Andy was vouching for you. I think it was my relatives, my cousins were like,
love you,
please, please, please. He's
Yeah.
amazing. There were friends that were like, he's actually an amazing guy. Like, he's so great. There was a lot of kind of people whispering in my ear about you. And I actually, that's not normal. Like,
Yeah.
it's not normal. There are people just willing to go to bat for you and be like, you
very
don't
true.
understand. This guy's incredible.
Well, Andy, well done.
Yeah. Thank you, Andy.
and
for
Scott
everything.
and Scott, thank you.
There we go, Scott. Speaking of which, how's Scott doing? He's doing good?
So he is doing incredibly well. My dad had an interesting summer. He
Yeah.
actually had a quintuple bypass surgery,
Oh man,
and that's a really intense surgery.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So it all happened really quick. He went in. I know he would want me to say this because he really he learned a lot through this process, he's had a healthy, perfect EKG every year that he's gone in to get his physicals.
Yeah.
Perfect EKG.
Yeah.
But what found his 5 hard blockages in his heart was a resting stress test. So he's been telling all his friends, you need to get the stress test because that's what's actually preventative. If you can find that earlier, you don't have to have a bypass surgery. You can sort out those blockages with stents and things that are a lot less invasive. So he finds out that he's got these blockages. They're like, we got to do this like tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's
you,
crazy.
You shouldn't, like, we don't know how you walked in here, dude. This is crazy. So he was, of course, saying to our family, he was like, you guys are busy. I don't want you guys to have to like come in here. Like you and Austin are busy. Like, just you don't have to do this. Like, don't
brave
come.
dad, the strong dad,
right.
you know.
He said something about like when a cat is injured, it curls up around a tree and heals itself. I was like, Dad, cats don't have quintuple bypass surgery.
He tried to relate.
That's wild.
Yeah.
You're just saying stuff now. That doesn't mean anything to me. And so I was like, okay, I'm not going to come there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so he wakes up from surgery and it's my mom, my brother, and me and his best friend. And he comes out of surgery and he did like a comedy set for like 15 minutes. He was the funniest he's ever been, and he's usually really funny. But he's like, we didn't know how many blockages he had, and I was like, Dad, you had a quintuple bypass. You had 5. That's crazy. It's more than we thought. And he's like, well, you see, I come from a very competitive family.
That's awesome.
And it was kind of wild because it was very parent-child reversal.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. Like my brother and my mom and I were each taking shifts in the ICU and staying with him 24/7. And I remember when I was a teenager, my parents would always, the big fight we always had is I'd sneak my cell phone into my room and be talking to my best friend Abigail under the covers all night. And they'd be like, you have a test tomorrow. You need to rest. We're taking your phone, whatever.
Yeah.
I'd get to the hospital. My brother will have done the night shift. And he's like, Tay, you got to take his phone. I caught him FaceTiming his friends all night. He needs his rest. He needs to be sleeping. He's FaceTiming all night.
It's like one of the main things you need is that your body to just like
recover.
And I'm like, I'm not taking his phone. He'll get mad. He's like, I'm not taking his phone. You got to be the one to take his phone. I'm like, I'm not doing it. My mom's like, I don't want to do it. My mom. So we're just like, it's like we've got we've got to take our teenage son's phone away from him because he's FaceTiming all night. He came out of surgery, tried to give guitar picks to all the nurses and doctors, but he wasn't wearing pants, didn't have pockets, hospital gown. You know, I'm having these moments where I'm like, this dude built play sets and swing sets and cribs for me. I'm building his shower chair and his walker and his like bed that goes like this. Like, it's just surreal, man. And you're like, you know, we just all moved in with him for the whole summer pretty much. And just, you know, cause you can't really walk on your own. We had a little harness for my dad, just like walking dad on his harness. And he was like the loveliest patient ever. He just kept saying thank you over and over again. So
guy was full of life, man.
Yeah.
He was appreciative that he caught it.
And he still is.
Yeah.
I bet.
You
Yeah.
know?
We had the FaceTime with him last time we were together, and I was like, yeah, he hasn't changed a bit. This guy's still freaking got the energy going. Yeah.
Yeah. So like Trav was hanging with him the other day and he was like, so, sweetie, he says he's at 75%. And if this is 75%, I'm truly terrified of him.
To give you the update, I'm probably at 85 to 90% now. So we still got a month though.
Yeah. So my dad's like, new arteries, new me. My mom just got a new knee.
New knee.
There we go. New knees.
She's doing great. She's scampering around. We're not quite at scampering yet, but she's doing great.
She's up and moving around.
Yeah, this was just like the summer of my parental upgrades. Like we're just upgrading the parents, making sure that they live to be at least 186 years old.
Huge.
Because they're 2 of my best friends and I just adore them. And it was actually one of the most special things that's ever happened to me. Like spending all that time with them this summer and getting to like, you have those long talks that you don't have when it's like a small concentrated period of time. This is this is when I learned to do the sourdough, right? My parents' friend Tina sends
Back to
over a
the
loaf.
bread.
Shout out Tina.
Shout out Tina.
Tina,
That's my
I
girl.
love you. Thank you, Tina.
Sends over like the best loaf of bread I've ever had in my life. To call it bread feels really, honestly, sort of like
It's gold.
sort of like minimizing what this was,
It's modern
right?
day gold.
So I'm like, I need to know how to do this. I go over to Tina's house. She teaches me how to do it. She gives me some of her starter. Life is never the same.
Okay.
All these things are happening in Florida. Travis is doing his training. He's like, look at him.
In Florida. I'm in
Look
Florida.
at it. Look at him.
That's what
And
the
he's so
sun does.
fast and he
That's
jumps
what
so
the sun
high.
does.
There we go.
So
We're
this was
Croatian, Jason.
our
We need
Florida
the sun.
summer.
That's what it is.
It's a hell of a drug. We
It's one hell of a drug.
really Florida'd it up.
How many people have come up to you guys and talking about or spoken about how much they've appreciated you being a part of the Chiefs and like their daughters all of a sudden being into sports? Because I get it all the time.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how much you guys get it,
Oh, I
how
bet
much
a
the
lot.
game has grown.
It definitely feels like a lot of people say that to us, which is really kind because there was never a thought in either of our heads that was going to
I
be
had
a
no idea.
byproduct.
That was
It's
that
the
was a
Swift
pleasant
effect.
surprise. Seeing all the little girls in the stands at games, and you could see a proud father right there standing next to him. It's definitely been fun to see that like surprise.
You know, I think a lot of the women and girls maybe they like watched one game to see me cheer on my boyfriend or whatever, but if they stayed, which is what people are saying based on the numbers, that's
They're
because the
definitely-
game is so great and it's such an amazing interesting thing to learn about.
I will say it was cool to see the comparison of it all because the way she runs her tour, her show, her like team and everything like that is very like team friendly. There are similarities in terms of her athleticism,
Yeah.
what she's doing for 3 hours.
I mean, listen, I was
how she
screaming.
works
I was
with
screaming for
her
40
band.
seconds during the intro, and I'm out of breath.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But the preparation it
We
takes
can work
to
on
get
that.
there,
I got a
the,
whole regimen for you.
Okay,
goal-
We'll
all
get
right.
you on the tour prep. It'll be great.
Perfect.
the goals that you set for yourself to achieve, like it's very like there are some similarities that I thought you found like I don't know, like fascinating that you kind of have that same regimen going into stuff, and I thought that was fun for me to at least see when I saw you on tour and saw how much of a team you guys were.
On paper, like we actually kind of have a very similar job. Like our job is to entertain people for 3+ hours in NFL stadiums. And it's like when
Very
I'm
true.
there, it's
Yeah.
called a dressing room. When Travis is there, it's called
It's
a
a
locker
locker
room.
room. Yep,
For me,
yep.
it's called a rehearsal. For him, it's called a practice. For him, it's called his coach. For me, it's my mom.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of very similar when you think about
yeah.
it.
So there will be times for like game versus show, right? I'll be like, baby, how was the show? Game.
Game.
Yeah.
How was the rehearsal? The practice.
Put on the show.
You
Put
know,
on the show.
field, stage, they're the same thing. We just call them different things.
Yes,
Very
exactly.
true.
It was cool to see the comparisons and how kind of I don't know, both aligned. And how hard she works in the gym. We've been to the gym like numerous times, and she works harder than me every
That's
time.
not true. That's crazy. You can like
Every
squat
time.
lift a car.
Okay.
That's,
Yeah,
he's
just-
just telling.
that's-
He's just saying
That's
words.
just genetic. That's
He's
just genetics,
saying
baby.
words.
That's just
But
that's the
that's
good old
one
Kelsey
rep.
genes.
That's one rep. This is what people
I can
forget.
stretch more.
One
That's
rep
what I
of a-
can do more.
Yeah.
I've heard about we've talked about the treadmill walk-in while you're doing the whole show and like all of it. We can't walk for 4 hours, Kevin.
you
When's the last
kidding
time you
me?
walked for 4 hours, Travis?
I've never even tried that. I'm not stupid enough to try something like that. You kidding me? My knees would be shredded.
Oh my god.
So one of the other things that's been crazy to witness is just the media attention, right? Like I think you play in the
What
NFL,
media
you
attention?
think Travis
On
don't do
on
this.
the two of us.
Let me. Yeah.
you talking
Yes. Okay. The media attention on your guys' relationship, on the amount of people that talk about it constantly, the theories that are out there, of which I am probably way too invested in. How do you guys handle all of the noise and chatter about everything that's going on in both of your lives?
We don't really. I don't see a lot of things. I'm of the firm belief that like, you know, if you're basing your if you're getting your feedback from the internet or from comments
Yeah.
and stuff, like I just really think that like anything you feed your brain, it will internalize. Anything you feed the internet, it will kill.
Yeah.
I've been in the music industry for 20 years. It's pretty hard to hurt my feelings at this point.
She's a pro, and it took me a little while to be a pro about it. I think initially, and there's still some like wacko theories from the beginning that I was very like, oh no, like how is she handling this? I don't like the last thing I wanted to do is screw this up. So I'm like, in my mind is like her being so calm, cool, collected, and so just real and understanding about everything that's going on really made me grow up real fast in that aspect of things.
But also I think the fact that you genuinely find a lot of online discourse to be truly hilarious.
Absolutely.
And hilarious. That changes things for me because
discourse and truth.
You know,
find the humor in it. Find the humor in it.
If he's seeing things and he thinks it's funny and it doesn't even affect his day at all, like that's really completely bled into the way that I metabolize these things. It's at a point where like something can be about me, like my name can be in the actual headline and it can still be none of my business.
Okay.
Like,
so that's awesome.
People
that's
can be out here. People might be out here doing too much.
Just shaking ass.
Doesn't mean I have to do a damn thing.
Yeah.
We live in such a social media moment where a lot of people's identities and they get their feedback from that, right? Like, and I'm a real constructive criticism guy. Like, give me constructive criticism all day. I will take it.
Coach me up.
It'll fuel
She's
me.
an athlete, dude.
It's helpful, right? But I have so many like friends or acquaintances or people where like they'll see one comment they don't like,
right,
and it will ruin their day. It'll ruin their night. Like, and I just want to say to them, like, you should think of your energy as if it's expensive, as if it's like a luxury item. Not everyone can afford it.
Yep.
Like, not everyone has invested in you in order to be able to have the capital for you to care about this.
Right.
Because like what you spend your energy on, that's the day.
Really good way
and
to put
it's
it.
so true.
Right? Like it doesn't matter where you were. Like maybe you went to go get coffee today. Maybe you saw friends today. If you were obsessing over one thing that you saw, like you literally like saw some guy call you mid and and you can't stop thinking about it.
No, he did not.
You can't stop thinking about it. Dude, that's the day then. That's the night then. And so I've been able to sort of mediate a really healthy relationship with not seeing a whole lot.
To what you just said too, and social media expounds all of this because everybody knows if they say one thing, but all of a sudden if they put Taylor Swift attached to it, it's going to get 1,000 more retweets and likes and hate comments or love comments or whatever. It's going to stir up tons of controversy.
Totally.
And I get this way all the time where I just recently like went into the facility with Cam Jurgens and something was happening like in the social media world that I was like, why are people like upset at this person? This is bullshit, yada, yada. And Cam just hit me with like, are they really though? Or did just one person say something? Because I used to get the same way where I'd get upset. And then it took me like, actually, nobody really gives a shit about this.
Jason's early Twitter years. Oh baby.
Oh my God.
Oh baby. He had to get off. He had to literally step away.
It hit me right between the eyes.
Because he would respond to, I wouldn't say everybody, but he wasn't shy of letting people know how he felt on Twitter.
Oh yeah, no,
based off of their comments. It was honestly Philadelphia. You guys know this. It was a treat, and it's become a treat again. Now that he's back on, because you'll have a friendly conversation. You'll have,
well, Twitter used to be like a different thing, right? Like you remember Twitter. You're like, I fed a squirrel ate a piece of bread. Didn't know they ate bread like that. Straight smashed it.
Now that there's autocorrect, I need to get back on Twitter.
Used to be, right? I'm like, I need a pair of scissors to open these scissors. Like we're just thinking things, right? It's like a different thing now, and it's kind of about like. Information is power, I guess, unless all of your information is geared towards you thinking that everything is about you. Because, you know, not everyone is ever thinking about one person all the time at any point. It's just like if your algorithm is giving you either criticisms of yourself or adulation or praise, you're creating an ecosystem in which you're the centerpiece of the table. And I just don't think that's healthy. Like that's not the way I want to move through the world. So I do detach from the internet in a huge way. Like I'm just not, I have had my comments disabled on Instagram for like 10 years now. Yeah. And
it's very smart.
I don't miss it.
Yeah. I found that out after the Eras tour. Comments were going to be the first way.
Dude, the problem is get so mad, I then go and look at all the other comments, and then Twitter just feeds me more.
And dude, you're on like Reddit.
It's like,
and
so
shit.
we saw that you like
boom,
this.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
whereas I'm like, I don't know what this is, but get it out of my office. It's on fire.
Yeah.
My business is making music and taking care of my fans. And I have ways of monitoring what they want from me and how best to entertain them, which is my job.
Yeah.
And everything else, I'm just sort of like, it's not my business. I have actual business that I need to run.
Mhm.
Can you imagine if we just talked about what people said about our relationship?
Yeah.
Because if we talked
Yeah, it
about
would
that,
just
that would be all we
it would
talked
ruin
about
the
because there's so
relationship.
much chatter. It's like
No.
we're busy having an actual
I
relationship.
want to hear sourdough bread puns.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
wanna
you
hear.
will.
Thank
And that's
you.
a promise.
All right. Let's get to the part of this show that I think is what everybody is going to be talking about.
Do I get to say it? Do I get
Well,
to say
the
I
new
get to say
news?
the 2 words? Yes.
Well, I think we were going to try and.
This is
First
what
of all, you can do whatever you want, Taylor. I don't. We're not
No,
going
I
to
don't-
review. This is very
I want
much
to work
whatever.
within the framework of the podcast. I'm a fan of the podcast.
Typically, we
Yeah.
would allow the guest to say new news,
Yeah, I want to do it.
but with Zach Brown, we had another bit that we did. I don't know if you saw.
I don't know if we can get back to this.
We're not gonna do it?
I forgot everything that Zach taught me already.
All right, let's just let the expert take care of this.
Okay, I wanted
Taylor.
to scream it.
Taylor, go.
Just Travis style. Do
I
you want me
think-
to start it or echo it?
I think Taylor has a little bit of new news.
Yay! She's a natural. She's a natural.
It was as fun as I thought it was going to be. Oh, it was everything. It was everything and more.
She's so
We
sarcastic.
did talk about Easter eggs earlier,
Yeah.
and at the very last Eras tour, you didn't take the lift. You did
Yes.
not. You went upstage and exited through an orange door. Why did you change the ending?
So I'm happy you mentioned
I'm
that.
about to say, Jason. This
Did
is
you
very-
see that fans?
how
Did you see that the
this?
fans noticed this? Because I was pretty proud of them for noticing that.
They noticed
I
everything.
just,
Yeah.
I was surfing the internet and
noticed
saw
everything.
something.
Yeah. So that was.
Okay.
I was pretty happy that they noticed that. I was like, trained them well. So basically, every night of the
Swifties are on
Eras
it.
They
tour,
know
I would
everything happens with the reason. Taylor's a planner. She's not just a random orange door.
Eggs everywhere. Just
Yeah.
eggs everywhere.
What's happening there? Why? Anyway, so I would leave the stage every night, going down the elevator lift. That's how every single Eras show ended, except for the last one, where I exited through a door, an orange door to be specific, and
Orange.
that actually was an Easter egg. Basically, the reason why I chose to exit that way is because I kind of wanted to give a little subliminal hint to the fans that I may be leaving the Eras Tour era, but I was also entering
A new era.
a new
Orange.
era. So I wanted to show you something.
Okay. What do we got?
We got,
A briefcase.
yep,
Mint green with TS
Yep.
on it.
yep.
What's in it?
This is my brand new album.
I love how she just pulls it out like nothing.
We got TS12, baby.
This is my brand new album. It's called The Life of a Showgirl.
Love it.
It
Love
was
it.
something that I was working on while I was in Europe on the Eras tour.
So while
And
you were on tour,
I was
Okay.
working. I would be
How
on tour.
on earth did she do this on the tour is still blowing my mind.
I just love it. I just love it.
cover
a
is
lot.
crazy.
I love music. I would be playing shows. I'd do like 3 shows in a row. I'd have 3 days off. I'd fly to Sweden, go back to the tour, and actually like working on this.
That is
I was physically
crazy.
exhausted at this point in the tour, but I was so mentally stimulated and so excited to be creating.
Oh,
And
wow.
this is
And literally living the life of a showgirl.
I was.
While she wrote it.
That's why I called it that. Nailed it.
Love it.
So, do you want to see the back cover?
I would love to see all of it. Yes.
Back cover is where we find the 12 tracks for my 12.
12 tracks.
12th
Bangers.
album. So
Okay.
this is. So we got all.
What are they?
So we got track 1, The Fate of Ophelia.
Okay.
Track
Do you
2.
know- Go ahead. I was
wanna
gonna say,
talk
do
about-
you know what Fate of Ophelia
wanna
is?
talk
Okay,
about
keep
Hamlet?
going.
Hamlet.
I don't want to get Jason all riled up.
Yeah.
So we can just go through the
We
track.
can
list.
talk
Okay.
about it
Okay.
later.
Yeah.
Track 2, Elizabeth Taylor.
Okay.
You know who Elizabeth Taylor is?
You better.
I'm just kind of following. Along.
Okay. All right.
Track 3, Opalite.
Opalite.
You know what opalite is, Jason?
Why can we stop asking me? If I
Okay,
know
I'm
things?
done.
I don't know.
I'm asking Jason.
He's like, I hate this
I
structure of the
know a
conversation.
lot about this album, and I'm excited.
Track 4, Father Figure.
Father figure. All right.
Track 5, Eldest Daughter.
Okay.
Track 6, Ruin the Friendship.
Ooh.
Track 7, Actually Romantic.
Actually romantic.
Track 8,
I wonder who that's
Wish List with $2 as the S's. Just thought I'd point that out.
There we
Grammatical
go.
flourish. Track 9, Wood.
Wood. Nice.
Track 10, Canceled, but it's in all caps with an exclamation point at the end.
That's a banger.
Track 11, Honey.
Honey.
And can you do drum roll? Last track, track 12, the title track, The Life of a Showgirl, featuring Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter. That's awesome.
So that's
Look
that.
at this.
Yeah.
Man,
and
the name of
so
the
she's
song's
got
got to like
That is a
mean
showgirl.
something.
Got
There's
this
got to be like something.
orange vinyl
And it's orange.
here. Yeah,
That's
it is.
awesome.
And sparkly.
Entering a new
Look how
era.
sparkly.
That is really cool.
It's very nice.
So what
I feel like
is
the songs like mean something.
significance of the
There's
color
some
orange?
kind of
Why
significance
orange?
to names as well.
I've just always liked it, Jason. It really
So it's
feels
not-
like I don't know.
Okay.
It feels like kind of energetically how my life has felt. And this album is about what was going on behind the scenes in my inner life during this tour, which was
All right,
so
we'll go ahead and stop it there. But so we just got the album reveal, which was amazing. That was really cool. Getting to see that's just really cool. I wish I would have seen this live. That'd have been really awesome to see this live. But being that we get to see the album cover and everything, and get the track list and all that stuff, that's really cool. I feel like the names of those songs mean something. I definitely feel there's a significance to it. I don't know if she's gonna tell us anything about it, but that's awesome. Also, when she was talking about comments and stuff like that, the way she looks at comments or not looks at comments, but about having your energy and taking your time to do that. It's really to the bad comments, it's really a waste of time. It really is, because most of the time those people comment bad things like that or say stuff like that because they want likes and they want other stuff like that, and they want to get under your skin. They don't really necessarily mean anything by it. They just want you to say something back. That's all it is. So I really like Taylor Swift's take on that and the way she views it. That's amazing. Once again, Taylor's an amazing person, but she always has a great way of looking at things and looking at life. Did not know her dad had a quintuple bypass heart surgery. That is crazy. My dad recently, not recently, but a couple years ago, had a quadruple bypass, and he is back in the hospital, not doing well right now, but it's a different thing. But yeah, so this is really amazing seeing the album reveal. Like I already saw the cover and everything, but it was really cool how she did it. She pulled it out of that case. Really awesome, love it. Can't wait to see the end of this podcast here. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. I love watching this. It's a really cool podcast. But you guys let me know what else you want to see regarding Taylor Swift here on Patreon or on YouTube as well. I'll do one more episode of this. That'll be the whole podcast. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and I'll see you next week.